Microalgae, the silent architects of oxygen. Part 1. Introduction. When one reflects deeply on the vastness of life on Earth, it becomes clear that not all life is visible to the naked eye. Among the most wondrous and essential creatures that have shaped the balance of the planet are microalgae, those minute beings that quietly weave the fabric of life, demonstrating the greatness of divine creation. Microalgae are single-celled or multicellular organisms capable of photosynthesis. They inhabit various environments, from oceans and lakes to soil and tree bark. Despite their microscopic size, their role in producing oxygen and maintaining ecological balance is monumental, confirming that size is no measure of influence in the grand design of life. Definition of microalgae. Microalgae are a diverse group of photosynthetic microorganisms, encompassing thousands of species, distinguished by their ability to convert sunlight into chemical energy. They include a variety of groups, such as green algae, diatoms, and cyanobacteria, often referred to as blue-green algae. These organisms can be unicellular, floating individually in water, or they may form colonies and simple structures. Microalgae are characterized by their simple structures, consisting of a cell wall, a nucleus in some types, and chloroplasts that capture light energy to initiate photosynthesis. The greatness of their design lies in their efficiency and simplicity, perfectly suited to their role as primary producers, and evidencing that their emergence was not a product of random chaos, but of precise, divine planning. Discovery of microalgae. The existence of microalgae was first revealed through the invention of the microscope in the 17th century. Scientists like Antony van Leeuwenhoek observed strange living organisms in water samples, which included unicellular algae. However, the true importance of microalgae did not emerge until later centuries, when scientific research showed that these minute beings played a fundamental role in the Earth's ecosystems. With the development of modern microscopy techniques, their diversity and complex functions were gradually uncovered. Thus, microalgae moved from being mere curiosities under the lens to being recognized as vital forces supporting life on Earth. Characteristics of microalgae. Microalgae possess several unique features that enable them to thrive in a wide range of environments. Rapid growth. Microalgae can multiply quickly under suitable conditions, allowing them to cover large areas of water surfaces and contribute effectively to oxygen production. Photosynthesis. Like terrestrial plants, microalgae use sunlight to transform carbon dioxide and water into organic matter, releasing oxygen into the atmosphere, a silent service that has continued for ages. Adaptability. Microalgae can survive under harsh conditions such as extreme salinity, high temperatures, and even nutrient-poor waters, reflecting their incredible adaptability. Biodiversity. The diversity of microalgae is immense, with countless species differing in shape, color, and chemical composition. This diversity reflects a creative richness that invites deep contemplation of the creator's artistry in his creation. The role of microalgae in oxygen production. It is astonishing that a major portion of the oxygen we breathe today is a gift from the oceans, and specifically from microalgae. Scientists estimate that microalgae are responsible for producing more than half of the planet's oxygen. Through the photosynthesis process, microalgae absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Without them, life on Earth would have been completely different, and the atmosphere would have been unable to support the diversity of living organisms it hosts today. This unseen yet essential role of microalgae reminds us that divine grace often comes from places we do not expect, and that life depends on a series of intricate interconnections crafted with wisdom and foresight. Life cycle of microalgae. The life cycle of microalgae varies depending on their species and environmental conditions. However, they generally undergo several fundamental stages. Cell division. Most microalgae reproduce asexually through simple cell division. Under favorable conditions, a single cell divides to form 2 new cells, and this process continues rapidly. Sexual reproduction. In some types of microalgae, sexual reproduction occurs where specialized cells combine to form a zygote capable of withstanding harsh environmental conditions. Resting stages. Certain species can form resting stages, such as spores or cysts, enabling them to survive drought, extreme cold, or nutrient shortages. When conditions improve, these resting cells return to active growth. This amazing life cycle demonstrates the genius of divine creation, wherein these tiny organisms were granted survival mechanisms, ensuring their continuity and the continuity of life that depends on them. Impact of microalgae on the environment. Microalgae profoundly affect the environment in many ways, including carbon sequestration. Through photosynthesis, microalgae absorb carbon dioxide, thus playing a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate and mitigating the effects of global warming. Foundation of food chains. Microalgae serve as the primary food source for many aquatic organisms, such as zooplankton and small fish, thus supporting vast and intricate food webs. Enhancing water quality. In certain aquatic ecosystems, microalgae help purify water by absorbing excess nutrients, contributing to the restoration of ecological balance. Source of bioenergy. Researchers have discovered that microalgae possess great potential in producing biofuels, thanks to their ability to generate large quantities of oils, which could serve as a clean and sustainable energy source. Each of these roles underscores the subtle yet crucial contribution of these microorganisms to maintaining the continuity and harmony of life on Earth. Diversity of microalgae. The variety among microalgae is dazzling, with each type possessing unique characteristics and playing distinct ecological roles. Among the most prominent groups are green algae, known for their richness in chlorophyll, giving them a bright green color. They inhabit both freshwater and marine environments. Diatoms, distinguished by their beautiful silica shells, forming magnificent microscopic structures that invite admiration and contemplation. Blue-green algae, cyanobacteria. Among the oldest living organisms on Earth, cyanobacteria have the remarkable ability to fix atmospheric nitrogen, enriching ecosystems with essential nutrients. This diversity reflects a boundless richness in creation, where each type fulfills a role assigned with utmost wisdom, affirming that behind this meticulous balance lies a wise and powerful creator. Microalgae in scientific research. Scientific interest in microalgae has grown significantly in recent years. Researchers study them to explore their role in climate regulation, biofuel production, and pharmaceutical and cosmetic industries. Some studies have even revealed that microalgae produce compounds with antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer properties. Thus, microalgae are not merely tiny plants floating in water, but are keys to understanding the secrets of life and developing sustainable solutions to humanity's future challenges. Conclusion. Reflecting upon the world of microalgae reveals deep lessons about divine wisdom in creation. Despite their microscopic size, microalgae have a decisive impact on the life of the planet. Their ability to produce oxygen, support ecosystems, and adapt to harsh conditions stands as a living testimony to the greatness of the Creator, who designed everything with unparalleled precision. As we contemplate these wondrous creatures, we find that true strength often lies in the most delicate forms, and that divine grace manifests itself through creatures that most eyes overlook. Thus, pondering the creation of microalgae deepens our faith, strengthens our trust in the Creator, and reminds us that in every atom of the universe, there is a sign for those who reflect. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to get our latest videos.